Hello and welcome back to my latest video of Wolfenstein T.O.B. I'm your host, the Mad Hatter, and I had to do a lot of video editing, had some technical difficulties again, um, but I wanted to get this video out this morning before having to go to work. So, when I started out doing this, I'm mainly doing this just because of the fact that I have a love of video games and gaming, and I've just been having a lot of fun doing this, and it's also been a learning experience as well, both with learning how to edit and voiceover and whatnot, and so it's going to be a work in progress. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to kill this Nazi bastard right here, and let's see. All right, here we go. We're going to kill him. And then behind me is an elevator that we're going to go in. And when you look up, right there you go, is the lid. You just go ahead and knock that down, climb up, and then do the Crazy Climber climb up the wall here. For those of you that don't know, Crazy Climber was a really awesome video game back in the 80s, early 80s. I enjoyed playing that when I was a kid. Oh my lord. I miss that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kill this gentleman right here, and I'm using that loosely, the term. Now, there's a commandant that was up here which I already killed. And I found a nice little area up here where you can sit it out and like just let the enemies come to you. Now, I'm not saying that this is the definite strategy for this. This is what I was comfortable in doing and all that, and what works for you works for you. I'm just showing you this, because it was how I went about it. And so what we're going to do is, let's see. Now what ended up happening was these barrels over here on this ledge, well not the ledge, but on this platform here, which I'll show you in a second. It should be looking that way. That right there. If you jump up on that, which is what I did, unfortunately, I gained the attention of a lot of these guys coming at me. So you don't necessarily want to do that. And why did I just? Dang it! My finger slipped on that. Any rate, you jump up on here, and he saw me, and I didn't realize he would. I didn't think he could. But this is where the area where I got down and just started firing on him. Took out my machine gun and just mowed him down. And just knock him out from here like this. And another really cool thing is, I love getting them just as they're about to throw the grenade, and they're in a crowd. I mean, that just helps you out immensely, which is great. So I mean, sometimes it's hard to time it that way, but I had fun doing it. Okay. So let's just crawl through these guys, try to find whatever ammo we can, any armor. See, there's a helmet right there. And go ahead. All right, grab that. And now we're going to go for this commandant. Now, the reason why I'm staying low is because at the time, I didn't realize if there was any other enemies or not, so I wanted to be safe than sorry. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go down here to these stairs and to your left. And what's going to happen is immediately to your right is the last commandant for the area. And then you take him out. And then there you go. And now you just stop the signal from that. Now you're going to come. Now when you go through behind me and then to your left, you're going to come to this door right here. And then prop it up and do the thing. I was really tired when I was doing the video, and I could not believe how I messed this up so bad, and I just want to share it. I mean, it's laughable how bad I did with this, but it's like the third, fourth try I got it. Now the door behind you is sealed, so you can't go back. But the cool thing is, this is where you pick up your sniper scope, and there's going to be a gentleman up and to the right. So just be leery of that when you enter the area. And he's going to be right on top. It looks like this little watchtower. And I saw the gleaming of his scope, and I thought I got him, but it took me 2 shots, and which normally I'm pretty decent with it. I can actually knock him out with a single shot, but some days are better than others, folks. And here we go. And this right now at this point, I was trying to figure out a decent configuration for my guns. Trying to, but anyway, we're gonna go here. We're gonna pull this lever. Now this lever is gonna open up the final lock to the keep. And now the thing is with this, just because something looks one way doesn't mean it truly is, unfortunately. Which I found out. Is it armor? Wait a minute, what? Oh, I didn't even see what that was, or what it was. Anyway, let's go back down these stairs right here. Let's go actually down these stairs, not back down. Oh boy, I'm a little out of it this morning too, so please forgive me. Let's see, go down here, and hopefully, I'm always the one to err on the side of caution. So I'm okay. Dang it. Okay, now we're gonna go over here, and this is where I knew I had to do, and I threw out all my grenades, but I also used the little this bad boy right here just to get a few kills in. And I wasn't necessarily aiming for that one little dude, but it's the 2 shotgun guys that you want to use this on just to clear them out. And the blast, if others are close to it, still hurt other folks, so it's not like they absorb the entire thing. Ugh. I can't believe how bad I just did with that. Ugh. Let me reload and switch out weapons. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out from the top. And I did this before with the other tower. I kind of snuck up here and just sniped them out from up top, just because it was a little easier for me than having to deal with them running around. See, when they're grouped up like that, it's really, throwing the grenades is really cool, but also, hindsight being 2020, I should have also used the little handheld rocket launcher, was what I like to call it, because that would have done so much more damage, and I could have ended that even quicker. Wanted to see if they were. I was originally going to go back there, but then I said, "Oh, wait a minute! No, that door is sealed." I had forgotten about it, and then came up to him, and I found these 2 guys just sitting right here. So down 1, and then down 2, and then went. Then what you're going to do is, sorry, I meant to say, then I went back down the way I came. It just worked for me this way. I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, but I want to double check something real quick. Which is what I didn't, like I said, I was tired, and I knew that the door had closed behind me, but I thought I'd left a piece of either health or ammunition in there, so I double checked on it. So, just hoping for some armor. So at any rate, when we get down here, we'll just have to search him on. This guy, I just ran up. I just saw him. I was like, oh, okay, and just took him out. And I didn't realize at the time. But each time this happens again too, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And I try to keep the magazine as close to full as I can when fighting. Otherwise, I'm like constantly reloading and whatnot. So, what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna go around, get up any ammunition, any armor, before heading into the keep. It's for me. This worked out pretty well. Uh oh. There we go. Nah, yeah, let's stick with that. Go ahead and grab some more shotgun ammo. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, some grenades. Nice. And let's see, some armor. Or is that? Okay, that's ammo. Okay, that's it. Bottles. You know what we gotta do? Yep, that's right. Just bust them up. I don't know why when I see the glass bottles like that, I just have to break them. It's like glass bottle. Must break. You know, I don't know why. I just can't resist the urge to break that. Let's see. Did I leave anything over here maybe from earlier? No. Alright. I had forgotten if I had or not. Okay, that's full. Oh, you can't even. Dang. Well, I don't need the health. Why did I just do that? Heck with it. Okay, so now. No, that's just that. Anyway. Now, one of the things that's going to happen is when you enter in here, you're going to be faced with one of the super soldiers. And you got to be very careful in fighting this dude, because after you beat him, what's going to happen is, like, first there's going to be a little cutscene opening up the wheel here and turning it. The second you beat the super soldier, what ends up happening is that he's going to have a lot of his friends pop out, so you got to really, 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 really be careful. This particular super soldier is not tethered, so you got to be even more careful. You figure, oh well, he's on a tether. No, he's not on a tether, and you'll see in a second. And it's like, I think what it is that they're using, because if you notice, like where the tether would have been, there's that light to it, which I'm thinking of using like Tesla's like thing to power them, where like they transmit the electric over the air as opposed to with wires. Let's see here. Do I want to use this or do I want to change weapons? Anyway, this guy, he's same thing. When I fought him, in my haste in fighting him, I forgot, because normally you just aim for his head. I was hitting him in the body, which wasted a lot of ammo. But when you're faced with something like this and you're having to fight him, you get like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? Which is what ended up happening. And I really didn't want to do it that way, but unfortunately that's how it played out. You want to try to stick close to the pillar as you can. I mean, he could shoot it out with no problem, if he's allowed to do so. But usually, if he can't see you, if he cannot see you, he won't go and fire. He has a general idea of where you are, but this I thought would do pretty good. But I forgot, like I said, in the heat of battle, I forgot to aim for his head, and Also with this, if you're too close to your enemy when you fire this, it's going to end up coming back to haunt you. So what we're going to do is going to fire. I mean, it does hurt him. It does hurt him. So you got to be careful, you know, like when firing, you don't want to be too close of a proximity to this guy. You want to be in too close a proximity to him because otherwise the blast will hit you and it'll just be really bad. Now there's that. And I was lucky to even knock him out. So, but then I started remembering, oh wait, the head. I was just so happy that I got him, and I just was really happy to just finally beat this guy. To be totally honest, I am getting close to the end of this video right here, folks. Thank you for watching and thank you for bearing with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you all later on this evening. Thank you for watching.